Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning and welcome back to my class.
No problem.
Yeah, and I'm very sorry because last time we haven't talked about the lesson, the topic.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So anyway, before that, how was your day?
That I'm already retired person, and I spending time as usual. So my around my time is very flowing very slow. But by the way, recently I know that your country has election or make a new president.
Yes.
So have you got bored?
Yeah, I'm done voting.
Okay.
And Marcos
Okay.
is
And
my...
do you satisfied this outcome?
Yeah, I'm very satisfied. My candidate won.
Okay, but I know the lot of things. His father has a lot of scandals. So for my young days, and I know his mother Imelda has pretty selfish woman. So and I know the father and children is completely different personality, but he don't explain so much, so that all the other people don't know who is he. So we are a little worried about your country's policy by him.
Okay. Well, there are 30 million Filipinos who voted him. Yeah, scandal like martial law. Yeah, his wife was pretty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew a lot. Anyway, thank you for being concerned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little. So,
You're
especially how
worried.
do you make a relationship about China? So, as a Japanese, we are concerned a lot about his policy.
Well, China announced a congratulation.
Yeah, yes,
message.
maybe just China is very welcome to become a new president. So,
Oh, but in Japan?
yeah, not
A
Japan.
little.
Japan is very worried, but China is maybe welcomes yours, new President Marcos.
Okay, I see. Well, we hope, that everything will be okay.
Yeah, yes, I hope so.
Yeah, we hope. So anyway, now that I hear you, I heard your concern. I'm worried. Yeah, because we are so happy and we are, we are so proud that he won. But because you told me that, now I'm a little worried.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So anyway, I hope that everything will
Yeah,
go well.
Me too, me too.
Okay. So anyway, and let's talk about this topic.
Okay,
You choose it.
okay.
Yeah. So this topic is about,
Practice makes perfect.
yeah, do you believe there's no perfect person?
Of course, especially for the English learning is make a practice necessary.
Yeah. This is?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a practice for us to make a perfect speaker. Now, kindly describe the picture. Give me 3 sentences.
Okay, in this picture, I can see the two board for the board game. It's a
Yeah.
ego board. So Ego is Japanese, but it's a very fashion for the international. So this game become a international word. So you can say ego or just go is okay. So this picture besides the board placed on the special case. Inside the case there is a white stone and a black stone. So I sometimes play ego. And I know pretty good for about ego. So the traditional black stone made of the natural black stone. So the white stone made of the big shelf. But
big shell.
Yes, but recently most of the stone made of the plastic or hard glass. That this picture have two balls, but for the practical games need only one board, and using of course the white stone and black stone. And this board line is 9 by 9. It's not authentic one. So the official board is 19 by 19. So the ego is the territory scramble game. So the rule is not so much difficult, but it requires profound insight.
Yeah, critical thinking.
Yes. Ponder of the game is make a very good training for the thinking about situation of the real life also. So anyway, it's a very interesting game. In Japan, most popular board game is Ego and Shogi. Both field, there's professional players, and some of genius player earn a lot of money. So maybe it's more than 100 million yen in a year. So and the major newspaper and magazine carried by the procedure of the players, Ego and Shogi, and I like to read it.
Wow, you know the dimension, the size of the board and its story.
Yes, I like it. So that's all.
Okay, thank you so much. I know Go because of a Korean series. Yes, I know it's an international game, and Chinese and Japanese and Korean.
It's most stronger countries, Korea maybe, and Chinese and Japan. I'm sorry, so the 3 decades ago, Japan is the number one stronger country, but catch up Korea and China. Nowadays, most stronger player is Korea and China.
Yeah, maybe they give too much focus and attention to this game.
Yes.
Wow. So maybe every day, every second they practice. Oh my gosh. So I know it's a difficult game. Is it the same with chess?
Yes, it's original is same from the ancient India. So and go to the Western. So it's become chess. And go to the China and Japan, it's become Japanese shogi. Shogi and chess is similar, but completely different. So Go is then very different other game.
But
Go is also from the India, so the ancient India. So, but Go and chess is not concerned directly relation. So
okay.
Chess and shogi is a relation. There is a relation. Yeah.
Okay, a little similar because they both use brain.
Of course.
Yeah.
Every games need a brain, so
Or strategy.
yeah. Yes,
Okay.
strategy, of
But
course.
thinking, yeah, critical thinking, chess and Go, and I'm not good with that.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, have you tried competing Go?
Yes, I like to playing both the Go and shogi. So
And in a real competition, like there's a prize.
oh yes, I belong to local shogi club, and sometimes I play match. So, but recently the all game is cancelled because the corona disaster.
yeah.
So
Yeah, COVID-19 is, is being a killjoy.
yeah, yes, everything they destroyed.
Yeah, so anyway, thank you for sharing that. So let's read a dialogue. Is it okay with you?
Okay.
So you are letter A, I'm B.
Okay, would you like to play the board game while we are waiting for the other to come?
Why? Will they take long? What time will they come?
Well, I'm not sure, but maybe in an hour we can play until they come.
Okay, but I'm not good at playing it.
That's all they say.
No, I'm being honest. I haven't played very much at all.
Well, it's okay. I'm not good either, but I really like to practice playing shogi, so I can learn how to play well.
You are right. As they say, practice makes perfect.
I'm assertive.
Okay, well, you have a good reading skill, so no need to switch. Okay, so do you have a question?
No question, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And let's have the exercise 3. What is number 1?
Okay, frank, honest. So, I think recently Japanese young person don't know how to write Japanese. You know, the Japanese has a perfectly different rule from English.
Yeah.
In a sense, more complicated. So that it's different from the men's ways or women's ways. So then it's different from to the superior and inferior. So and we have a Tenno emperors family. So the emperor's family still keeps the ancient special Japanese. So recently most of the young person using the frank speaking around whole people. And it's very funny for the elderly people. So and they are funny the respect word because they don't accustomed to using it. So that it's become some kind of joke. So they use the respect word, but it's not respect. So yeah, it's a very funny recently.
So they sound awkward.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I heard the Japanese grammar syntax is very complicated.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so thank you for being honest that young generations are struggling. Okay. Yeah, it's not easy to learn the three alphabets, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, three different alphabets. So what is number two?
Number two, the assertive, the confidence. So
Yeah.
I know in Japan, I know that there are several eloquent speaker, eloquent politicians, and field of the politics, speaking in asserting tone is not good way. So I think your country, the new president Marcos, has a very good strategy. They don't talk so much, so just using the SNS. So it's so much good tactics. So maybe if he joined the debate scenes, so they show a lot of his fault. So but he don't. So and in Japan, the politician say the straightforward account, so soon criticized by the television and the newspaper. So they become a master of the ambiguous talking. I think it's a very good way to evade their responsibility. That's all.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. So you think Marcus is confident and you're a politician in Japan. Yeah. So criticize, I think criticism is always present.
Yes, but ambiguous tone is a lot of the excuse. So after that, but assertive tone is not give back that word. So they have to take responsibility for that word.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway, confident. Yeah, in a tone, assertive tone, confident tone, especially for public speaker, politicians. Okay. So thank you. Now let's have the comprehension. Are you ready?
Okay. No problem.
Okay. So number one question.
Please ask me.
Where do you think the speakers are?
I think this speaker's age house because he has a shortboard. So but another story. It might be off days. There's office. So because my office, when I was working, my office has a shortboard and ego board, of course. So at noon recess, I enjoy playing the shogi by my colleagues. So this answer is as house or as office.
Okay, so you think house or office because you play in the office before with colleagues.
Yeah.
Now, two, what do the speakers know about shogi?
Judging from the conversation, speaker A likes playing shogi a lot, but speaker B knows the shogi rule. So and I guess it's a Japanese conversation. So Japan has a virtue of humility. So maybe the B is stronger than A. That's all.
Okay, yeah. So,
Wait a minute. Alexa, stop.
Alexa shop.
Alexa, I have a artificial intelligent speaker. So Alexa, maybe sometimes they mistake and they starting some music, so it's noisy for me. And I ordered Alexa stop. So.
Oh, really? Wow, advanced in technology.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay, I see. So I thought you're referring to the lesson, Alexa. Okay. So no. Anyway, so do you play shogi? Yeah. So what's your favorite board game?
I told you, and I like to play shogi. So after retirement, I belong to our religion shogi club. So there's a suitable place playing shogi, and many of the amateur players put together. So we can play that every day. So, but of course, recently, latest 2 years, we stopped to that kind of activity. So I'm sad. So, and next place for the Ego Club. So, and sometimes I play Ego also. So, and Tuesday, I have my custom to drinking my favorite sushi bars. And that sushi bar has a shogi board, and I sometimes play shogi at that sushi bars and by the customers. So
Wow.
around that board, so there's other customers, and it's starting the very noisy match.
But I think Go game, it's a quiet game.
Yes, Go is not so much talking, but the shogi is there's a lot of the talking. So they say that not that phrase. So not that I don't say how to say that phrase not good. So that if I were you, I play this way. So sometimes so.
Sometimes because it's fun to play that way.
All people drinking, of course, it's out of manners. So
Yes.
it's very just quiet, need a quiet atmosphere. But it's just drinking place. We very enjoy about talking and drinking and playing shogi. So
so it's fine.
Yes.
Okay, because you're drinking and to make the atmosphere alive. Okay. So what skill do you want to perfect? Why?
I still have a lot of the skill up feet. So I like to writing. So the Japanese writing is so much difficult. So I continue almost 4 or 5 decades to writing.
Wow.
So and but I not complete, of course. So and I want to English more good skill of English conversations. So of course I want to good shogi players. So and after retirement, I'm starting cooking. So and I want to develop my cooking skill.
Okay, cooking and writing skills.
Yes, and
Wow,
English.
5 years.
Yes.
English.
And shogi.
Shogi. 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, 5 decades, 50 years of practicing writing Japanese.
Yes.
Amazing. So, what are your ways to practice that writing skills?
Oh, there's I have my own homepage, so that I sometimes short essays, so sometimes update for that short essays. So then I belong to some amateur Japanese literature club. So
That's nice.
we publish small booklet twice in a year. And that kind of book put together the novel or essays or poem, poetry or short, famous Japanese short haiku. You know haiku?
No, anime. I know anime.
Anime is famous, but not literature. And haiku is a very become the international. It's a very short poetry.
Okay.
Short
maybe
poetry. Yeah.
Maybe you can give me just a short line next time. But I can't read Japanese. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's very difficult to translate Japanese short poetry to the English because translate English is become a very long sentence.
Yeah, it will become a long sentence. I understand.
Yeah,
okay, so okay. Anyway, thank you so much for today. And there are 2 questions. Left, but we don't have time.
No problem. Always we are not finished, because I talk a lot. So.
Oh, no worries, because you are a good talker. So next class, I'll ask you the 2 remaining questions.
No problem. So I choose next time another section. So another lesson. So.
Another lesson.
No problem.
Okay.
Don't worry about that. So.
Thank you so much. Okay, so thank you for everything and have a good day. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.